This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Greetings, friends. John Solberg here. You know I'm the host for the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now that this show is brought to you by The Butcher Shop. Purveyors of highly sought after 100% Australian non-crossbred Wyvara 9 Plus briskets. And as always, handpicked just for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for more than 15 years. Every week, they're shipping out competition quality meats to many of the biggest teams in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use the Butcher Shop win, and they win big. You may not be a competitor, but you still deserve these finer cuts. I've got great news for you. The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged Australian Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu steaks to people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of the backyard. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock. And again, it is always hand-picked just for you. So let's review. The best competition briskets, they got it. The best pork selection, they got it. Giving you better overall options to cook at home, they got it. So you give the Butcher Shop a call today, 850-458-8782, 850-458-8782. You mentioned the BBQ Central Show, you're getting 10% off your entire order each and every time you call. You can also interact with them over at Facebook, facebook.com/thebutchershop. Shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E, by the way. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wyvara 9 Plus briskets. And what's coming at you next? Well, sometimes you just can't make this shit up.
All right, here we go. Couple minutes, plenty of time. We talked about it in the open of the show. Aproctophilia. Aproctophilia. A lot of people guessing on what aproctophilia is. You know, thank God, like, things weren't medically haywire enough, not only in this country, but in the world, that the first ever person has been diagnosed with aproctophilia. Yes, aproctophilia, folks, is when you are turned on when in the presence of someone else's flatulence. That's right, girl farts, boy farts, girl and boy farts. You're in a group of people farting. You're at a farting contest. If you have aproctophilia, you have erectorection. I mean, look, what do we all know? You get on the internet, you troll porn. There's some weird stuff out there, folks. I don't know if somebody's going to drop ass and I immediately become sexually aroused. Yeah, to me, that's a sign of a problem. That's bad. Aproctophilia. No, it's not the love of a fine white wine Riesling. It is not the overindulgence of reading books. Aproctophilia is being turned on when you are in the presence of someone else's flatulence, and it has been officially diagnosed right here in the United States by the first candidate ever. They called him Brady or James or Richard, but that was a fake name, not a real. What do we say on the show? No names, please. Right? Absolutely. So, new word for tomorrow. Patrick Paquette, dear Mrs. Rempe, take time to take the computer away from Greg for a couple days. What are you talking? I'm spreading news that you would otherwise never get. What if you are now smarter for listening to the show? Not only am I bringing families together, I am teaching you new weirdo things. So if somebody comes up to you and says, I'm a proctophile, you can run in the other direction and head for the hills.
Can't make this stuff up. Stuff you don't learn on the BBQ Central Show. And that's all I got to say about that. And until next time on the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. Thank you so much for listening. And you know, I look forward to talking to you again soon.